Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, January 28th of 2023. This is the 40th year anniversary of the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization. I'm here with our board of directors outside of our headquarters at 400 South Allegheny Street, Cumberland, Maryland. I'd like to introduce our folks. Two of our elected officials are here with us. Maryland State Senator Michael McKay, Cumberland Mayor Ray Morris. We have Brett DeMaio, who is our Rosarian, Peggy King, who is our board member at large, Dave Burkhall, our maintenance director. We have three vice presidents. I'm just going to go down the line. We're not going to get the lengthy titles. We have Dale Burgess, Reverend Michael Mudge is our chaplain, Christina Taylor is our treasurer, two of our vice presidents, Larry Haynes and James Lee, and Melinda Newhouse is our secretary, and Mark Jones is our historian. And this is our first part of our video for our 40th anniversary.
I just want to thank the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization for their 40 years of service to our community and helping to preserve the history of Cumberland.
State Senator Mike McKay, been involved with the Historic Cemetery Organization for many, many years. But each and every one of the 40-year members and board of directors, I would just like to say thank you on behalf of preserving history here in Allegheny County.
Okay, I'm here with some of the members of the board of directors of the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization. It's Thursday, February the 23rd of 2023. This is the second half of our video for our 40th anniversary, and we're here at the county building in Allegheny County, Maryland, to get a proclamation from the county commissioners. And you'll see that, and that should be the end of our 40th anniversary video. Just want to make a few comments. Back in 1983, our first project that we ever did was Heritage Days, and at that time the county tourism office ran Heritage Days, and it was a tremendous success at that period of time. Brought tens of thousands of people here to Allegheny County. We took part in that and succeeded tremendously through the 1980s. But after the county kind of pulled out of that, the county tourism office that is, pulled out of it, in my opinion, the festival has gone down and continues to go down, but that's an issue for another day. But we branched out in many different type of tour programs. We are the builders of monuments of Western Maryland. We have built almost 900 monuments, totaling a value of over $5.5 million. 90% of that has all come from the private sector over the past 40 years. Our organization would like to thank you, gentlemen, and the previous administration for your patronage and help over the years with this organization. But it was mainly the work of the private individuals and the volunteers. Some of our board members, all of them are not here. But the ones that have come, they know what they do. They volunteer to cut the grass, sometimes with their own equipment, set up old gravestones. And monuments are more than just a tribute to the great men and women of our country in the past. They're monuments for the future, for unborn Americans to someday stop and read what our country once was and the greatness that we still are. And tells how we got from point A to point B. And monuments are a permanent thing. They're the best investment you can have. Programs come and go, buildings come and go, but gravestones are supposed to stay there to the end of all time. Over the years, in 1991, we became a charter member of the Coalition to Protect Maryland Burial Sites. This is the group statewide that has got many good cemetery laws passed in the state. Maryland does have the best cemetery laws of all 50 states due to the Coalition to Protect Maryland Burial Sites and all the many volunteers that have worked in that fine organization, which, as I said, we're a charter member of. And but mainly our monuments are our legacy and our future, and that's what we are truly investing in and what we're going to continue to do, because they're such a permanent thing. To date, we have monuments literally in almost, but not quite, every cemetery in Allegheny County. This fall, we're going to be putting a monument in a small cemetery in eastern Allegheny County to the Hamilton Twig family. They were some of the early settlers in that portion of the county, and I'll be expecting the three of you there for that monument unveiling. But our newsletter, which everyone I think in the room has a copy of, it's online, kind of tells the story in a nutshell. We have a very, very lengthy website, a lot of videos on it, and they more or less tell our story and what we've done and what we are going to continue to do, hopefully for the next 40. So, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you, Ed. It's a testament to all of your hard work and your group's hard work over the years.
It's a real stick-to-it type thing. You know, you have to stick to it. That's the issue.
Absolutely. Please come up, we have a
Yeah,
certificate.
our board members, please.
Cumberland Historical Cemetery Organization was founded in 1983 by current President Edward W. Taylor Jr. and the late Catherine M. Wolford for the purposes of promoting U.S. history, defending states' rights, and sovereignty of the U.S. and Western culture. The cemetery organization has erected numerous and restored 800 monuments in the area as far away as
Make a note before.
Florida, dedicated to the men and women of our nation's past, grave sites in public schools, etc. The group believes that much information possible should be engraved on the monument for future generations to know as much about the dead as possible. The group also believes that it's duty to Americans to preserve and maintain grave sites for our ancestors who are responsible for building the greater nation in human history, and pray for the honor of the deceased. Also, to recognize and commemorate the 40th anniversary of the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization Board of Commissioners, Allegheny County, hereby proclaim February 23rd, Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization Day in Allegheny County. Thank you.